On this Toronto University campus, student debt is top of mind for many.
I think that's definitely a good topic that needs to be advocated for a lot more.
The NDP is promising billions of dollars to lighten their load. These students say the need is huge.
I hear a lot of people in first year and second year, and even people who graduated, talk about it and their struggles with it.
The NDP's costed plan calls for some $250 billion in new spending. There's $68 billion for universal pharmacare, dental care, and mental health coverage, $30 billion for Indigenous communities, including for clean drinking water and compensating First Nations children and their families, as ordered by the Canadian Human Rights Tribunal, and nearly $4.2 billion for eliminating some student debt and interest payments. Historic spending, the NDP says, paid for by a new wealth tax and boosting the corporate income tax rate.
We're going to make sure that the super wealthy pay their fair share.
The party says that would shrink its projected deficit from $145 billion this year to nearly $34 billion within 5 years.
We're fighting for you. We're going to make sure that you are put first.
A former budget watchdog says the NDP plan still lacks details and not every item is independently costed.
The number of their spending programs actually over time very likely are going to cost significantly more.
And the Liberal leader says Canadians need economic growth, not just higher taxes.
The idea that you can go with unlimited zeal against the successful and wealthy in this country to pay for everything else is an idea that reaches its limits at one point.
The Liberal and NDP platforms promise a lot of the same things, but Singh says his tax plan sets him apart from a party he says favors the rich. David Thurton, CBC News, Thunder Bay, Ontario.